I moved from there 30 years
ago.
plus, yeah.
So you moved from Jamaica 30 years plus to Africa?
Was Egypt,
Oh, okay.
then Ghana,
Wow.
Ethiopia, Tanzania, Kenya.
So right now the mission has changed because a Ghanaian kidnapped you or what? A Ghanaian man kidnapped you?
Captured my heart. So basically, always had Africa as part of my upbringing as well in terms of culture.
In terms of culture.
And heritage, yes.
So how many African countries have you been so far, if you are called Africa then?
I'm still trying to get through as many as I can. As many as work and time allows, which I like to tie in the work that I do with bringing my work to the experiencing the different cultures in Africa. So I've been to the first place was Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Then Ghana.
Wow.
Ethiopia, Tanzania, Kenya. That's the 5.
So you've been to 5 African countries so far. How was the first experience you being in Ethiopia? Because you've lived in Ethiopia before, right?
Yes, that's right. So although visiting those countries, I lived in Ethiopia for 10 years.
10 good years.
That's right. 10 long years. But the other countries I mainly visited based on work, short stays for vacation. And so you don't really get the chance to experience life there unless you're living there. So even me now living in Ghana, I get to experience life as a returnee, I would say, I would say as a Ghanaian too, but the real truth of the matter is that the language, I'm not fluent, in local language. I'm not fluent in Tree or any other languages, which makes me stand out then from other Ghanaians.
You proud of moving one place to one place in Africa?
Yes, I was proud of that journey, but now I'm settled in Ghana.
Now you settle in Ghana?
Yes.
You're not moving to any African country anymore?
I think the mission along the way changed when I got married to a Ghanaian and I have a daughter. So
wow.
Wow,
that is amazing. So right now the mission has changed because a Ghanaian kidnapped you or what? A Ghanaian man kidnapped you?
Captured my heart. So basically, no, but true. I mean, the thing is that we love to travel. Okay. The thing is that you have to find somebody that's suitable to who you are, who you represent. We love traveling. We love exploring other African countries together. Okay. But knowing that you have a base, we have a home in Ghana. So the journey is not yet over. You see, it's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's just the beginning with your amazing daughter, right?
Right. Wow. Family life.
Family life.
Yes. In Ghana.
So living in Ghana, how many years have you lived in Ghana so far?
It's coming up to 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've lived like almost 10 years in Ethiopia. You did not get married to Ethiopia, but you chose Ghana.
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
So when I was in Ethiopia, I went there for work to work and live. And as an independent woman, just I didn't really have that on my agenda at the time because trying to build up my experience as a teacher and working in different international schools, that was my focus, and it just so happened that I came up with my innovative idea of my work now, which is reggae aerobics, merging dance and sports together. And it's just the fact of living in Ethiopia and being surrounded by the culture of sports, and you see the athletes running on the streets in the morning. You see the culture of having family races. Yes, this is something that is very much a social thing in Ethiopia. Because of the world famous long distance runners, and a lot of people use Ethiopia as a training ground when they come from foreign countries. They go there to train in high altitude, in Ethiopia. So it was very inspiring for me. I was very motivated by that, and I, got a good training being there. Also, good experience of running long distance races, and just keeping my fitness going in a variety of different ways. And so, I think I wanted to embrace that somehow and use that in my journey as well, in the work that I do now.
With Ghana, do people really accept the kind of person you are? Because as you were speaking, you say your heritage is from the Jamaica and all that.
Yes.
Do Ghanaians accept the kind of person you are? Yes, I know that you've gotten married to a Ghanaian man.
Yes.
You understand? You starting up a life and everything. I mean, do the citizen treat you or welcome you the way you loved it?
Yes, I don't have any issue with being welcomed. Anything, I think everyone who I've spoken to, when you mention Jamaica, they just have a big, I love, they have the love for the way that you talk, maybe, the language of Jamaica, the patois, the music that they love, reggae. They just say Rastafari, and they love. It's not really anything strange for them, Ghanaians. So they welcome me, and I feel at home. Yes, I moved from there 30 years plus. Yeah.
So you moved from Jamaica 30 years plus to Africa.
I love Ghanaian food, local food. I am a vegetarian. Okay. So, obviously I don't. There's the only the dishes that I will try and also cook from at home. I think it's easy to continue eating the way I love to eat here. It's very, very good. We have all the natural fruits and vegetables. It's I love the way that I can have all this choice of fruits, and definitely like the coconut water. They weren't getting that in Ethiopia because it doesn't grow there. The high altitude and the tropical weather is not there like you see in Ghana here. So there's certain fruits that would never grow in Ethiopia that wasn't able to eat for 10 years. So for me, I was I'm very happy to be here, and also very similar food to Jamaica that you have here. Building up a family, yes, family is at the center of and my priority of my life right now. I also am building up my business as an online dance and fitness coach. So that work there I hope to bring to the people here in Ghana, to experience it in person. So far, I've just been giving classes at special events. So when there are bookings for, say, like a family day, my work is all about fun fitness activity for the family, to dance and work out to reggae music. So that's what my work is.
Wow, I like the fact that you are also investing in Ghana as well.
Yes. So basically, that is really one of the reasons why I moved to the continent, is that I wanted to be able to have experience of supporting and local produce companies, brands, everything, just being surrounded by being here is an investment. Yes, definitely, on all levels: education, economic, and developing in the community, and building networks. Yes.
Wow. Do you ever regret moving to Ghana with your Ghanaian Ghanaian man?
No, we don't have any regrets at all. One of the best decisions of my life. The thing now is that it happened at such a just amazing timing of my life. I just feel like there's no other way that I would have I was coming to the point where I felt like I needed a change in Ethiopia anyway. According to the climate and what was going on in the country, had several issues that kept the country being under lockdown. Even before the actual lockdown globally, Ethiopia had its own lockdown, and so that prevented a lot of tourism. It prevented a lot of people who wanted to do business to continue their business in Ethiopia, and it made it challenging, to have even social media. Everything was cut off from us in that sense. So yeah, you have to either make the decision, how is that going to benefit you long term. If you keep having an inconsistent and no control over, obviously you don't have the control over those things, in the country. So I needed to be in a place where that wasn't going to affect me, and to be able to access the internet consistently at all times. So these are things that sometimes you take for granted when you're in a country that has it. But if there's situations that come up in the country, that's what happens. It's federal republic, country, so they can shut down the internet and things like that.
Wow. I'm so glad that you've been able to tell us more deep about your stories involving African countries that you've been so far, and also your Ghana experience with your family, your lovely family. It's so amazing to hear this kind of stories. And will you tell someone out there who is willingly to come to Africa, especially we are in Ghana at this moment, to Ghana? What are some of the things that you have for those kind of people if they are willing to come to Ghana?
They need to come and experience Ghana for themselves. I think we're living in a time now really where you are exposed to different media channels, where at one point we'll always be maybe tuning into the TV and showing that they show us images or videos or whatever stories that they have to share about the continent and Ghana and those things. But nowadays you have YouTube, you have various different platforms that you can go to and see some real experience of the people, the culture. You can reach out to people, you can connect with people a lot easier now. So really it's about making that trip, taking it to that level, to have your ticket ready and go and see for yourself, because everything you need to have, everyone has their own experience that they need to be able to have. Yes, so for me I would say definitely book your ticket and come, because I have family who has never been to Africa. I have people who have seen me living here for such a long time. Their curiosity to know that how I can stay in the country for so long without going back, without going back to what we were used to, or going back to visit like on a regular basis. They're just living here completely, not dependent on another country. So for them to see that I could do that, then it makes them interested in coming to see for themselves what it's all about.
Wow, that is really inspiring to tell people about Africa and how you want them to come, because you have experienced the both good and bad and all that. Is Ghana safe?
Oh yeah, Ghana is very safe.
Is African safe?
Yes, it's safe.
Because I'm saying African because you've been to different African countries.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, but if you're talking about safe as in the country,
the safetiness.
The what?
The safetiness, like.
But there's safety on different levels. So there's safety as in, if there's something going on in the country, if there's disruption in terms of, riot or some kind of war or something, then obviously you're not safe. But if it's something like some petty crime where somebody is, different thing that happens in every country.
Yeah.
You understand? So then there's different seasons also in every country. There's poverty.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's people who are looking for ways to get something from a person. It is common in every country, yeah, to have people who want to either steal from you. Yes, this happens in Europe, it happens in the UK. Certain times of the year where people want more from you because they know that it's a time of year, say for example Christmas, where they know everybody's out shopping, and that's when people use that opportunity. But in terms of safety, yeah, definitely, Ghana is safe. The crime and violence I don't see, not like Jamaica at all. If you had to compare to Jamaica, yeah, I wouldn't wouldn't even second guess. I wouldn't even, it's safe here, peaceful. That's what I love about Ghana, definitely. Safety and the peace, and yeah, just feeling at home and safe, definitely. You don't have to necessarily go too far to experience the culture of Ghana. Yeah.
Because the culture is already close to you.
That's right. I mean, you go out to your local area, you will see it, in terms of culture, food. I love the clothes. I love kente. Is only now is the language. That is the part that I need to become more versed in and be fluent.
If you have your last words for Jamaicans who are watching right now, what would that be? Come to Ghana. Yes, you feel at home. It is a bigger version of Jamaica.